Hello YouTubers, FunView38 here with my second video highlighting my favorite games for every collection. This time is the turn of the Super Nintendo collection, and I have I don't know about 60 games. All the games are games that I'm somewhat interested to play. So they're not in order or anything like that, alphabetical order. They're just they are just the way they are right now. So let's start with the left side. Here you got Battle Blaze. That's an uncommon game. Not sure what it is because I never played it yet. So, but it seems like it is a fighting game. Who knows? Ultraman, yeah, it's a fighting game. Speedy Gonzales is a side scroller. Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite of the trilogy. From the trilogy of Star Wars in the Super NES. And we got Super Return of the Jedi, the Ultimate Mortal Kombat, Star Fox, Super Baseball 2020, Tournament Fighters. That's an interesting game. People don't talk too much about this one. They are always looking for it. Sorry for the camera. For the man. Sucks that the cartridge are like this, but you know what I mean. But this is a really good fighting game in the style of Street Fighter. Recommended. I don't have the arcade game, but it's alright. Maybe one day. Hey, moving on. Castlevania 4. That's a must-have. Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse, Batman Returns, pretty good game. Adventure Island, I don't know if it's 3 or 2, can't tell from here. And at the top of this column here of games, we got Street Fighter Turbo. Yeah, favorite, very common. There are millions of those out there. And we got the arcade game, Boss and Move. It's uncommon, kind of uncommon for the Super Nintendo. Claymates. I'm not sure how if it's rare or not, but it's not something that you might find every day, but it's there. At Racer, one of my favorites of all time. It's a mix of kind of a real time that you have to save the towns that are under your command, I will say, and it's really good. Then you go and battle the monsters that are taking over. It's something like that. It's really good. The second one is somewhere here. It's Arc Racer 2, and it's more or less the same, but it looks better than the first one. But it's more action focused, and it's more action based than the first one, and that's okay with me as well. Very good game, one of my favorites. We got also Primal Rage, Mega Man X2, of course, Mega Man X. Those are favorites by default, so I'm not talking about them. Contra 3, another favorite by default. Airborne Gym 2, and this one down here, Maui Mauler in Cold Shadow. That's a very uncommon game. Sorry but this is a pain in the butt to just highlighting the ones that are uncommon. This is a game that you will not find every day. It's a platformer. and I play only like 2 levels, and it's really good. Obviously from Disney. So if you see this one, this one might, you're planning to resell it. If you don't like it, it might cost on eBay like around 30 to 40 bucks. Not sure, around that price. Don't quote me. So moving on. Crap. And we got down here Mario Paint, another favorite by default, but I don't have the mat or the mouse, so it's unplayable. Illusion of Gaia, that's a favorite. That is not common. And moving on to the ones that are in front of the other columns. Excalibur 2097. It's funny because this is based on Neo New York by this guy that took over Raptor. And it's funny that the name of Neo New York, because Neo means new, so it's twice New York. It's kind of funny, but the game is decent, has good elements, and you have to use the Excalibur, the sword, while fighting the monsters and everything at once. It's really difficult. So moving on, I'm moving this to the side because blocking the way. Shoot 'em up, Phalanx, classic. It's not great, but it tries to be kind of a mix of Gradius and R-Type, and it does a semi-good version of them, but it does some weird stuff. But I will say, if you see it, just get it. Don't quote me. It's still decent. Okay, moving on. Okay, right here we have another favorite, Indiana Jones and the Greatest Adventures. It tries to follow all the movies, like some kind of a trilogy, like the trilogy. A little bit of the 3 movies, so it's highly recommended. Moving on, this is rare or hard to find. This is Stone Protectors, and sorry for the cell phone that is not focusing right now. It is. Those are toys that were sold in the 90s, and they tried to make them popular with the kids, and it looked like trolls. You remember the trolls? Kind of like more developed trolls, taller. And they create a TV series for these things, for these toys, and I don't know if it was successful or not, but I believe they didn't success. But the game is decent. It's just a side scroller, beat 'em up, and so far I like it. It's hard, so be prepared. Moving on, there's still plenty to see. Airborne Jim, the first one. Mortal Kombat. Turn and Burn, No Fly Zone. Super Battle Tank 2. Then Urban Strike, another shooter. I prefer this one on the Genesis. Even I don't have the version of the Genesis, but this kind of series of the from EA, I prefer them on the Genesis for whatever reason. I don't know. This is a little bit of uncommon game. It's pinned easy. It's about that thing that you see right there. It's like you have to guide it through the maze and find the way out. It's kind of a puzzle. There you go. Then we got a default favorite, Yoshi's Island. Trying to focus. Another shoot 'em up. STG or Strike Gunner. Sorry, the camera is not doing the job. There you go. a decent game. And Yoshi's Cookie, it's like Tetris, but with cookies, and Yoshi trying to eat them. Bart Simpson's Nightmare. Oh, The Simpsons, Bart's Nightmare. I haven't played it yet, but obviously it's based on the cartoon. Another shoot 'em up, Thunder Spirits, that I prefer on the Sega Genesis. If Tom is watching this, I'm assuming he will at some point. He will probably agree with me. The version, I guess this is Thunder Force 3, but on the the Super Nintendo version. And I don't know, it's something like that, but it's better the Sega Genesis version by far. I don't know why. So moving on, I got this one that is a little bit uncommon. Jurassic Park 2, The Chaos Continues. Very good game. I like it. It's one of my favorites. And going over here, this column, Super Punch Out, Kirby's Avalanche, Kirby Superstar, Donkey Kong 3, Super Mario Star with Super Mario World, Tetris and Dr. Mario, Tetris Attack, Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country 2, Killer Instinct, Warriors Woods, Pinocchio. And down there, a super heavyweight popular game, Super Mario RPG, not in the best condition, but who cares when you just pay $5 for it? So that's my rule of thumb. The label is a little bit torn, a bit messed up, but the game works like it's supposed to be, so it doesn't matter. The price is right. There you go. That was an obvious favorite. And last one down there, F-Zero. Okay, those are the loose cards. And I'm gonna move on to, oh no, never mind, sorry. I got 5 more to show. I got this game, I never played it yet, Skull Jagger. It reminds me of moves like Jagger, the song. And moving on, I have Spider-Man, very common, Spider-Man and X-Men, the arcade game. Then this is another favorite, Judgment Clay 2. It's way better than Clay Fighters 1 and 2, and it's made by the same people. It's hilarious. It has more characters. No, actually, it has the same number of characters, but it has new characters like Octagon and Nana. Those are funny characters. All right, moving on. There's still a little bit more to see. Beat 'em up, side scroller, rival turf. Is decent game. Even the label looks so 90s, so cheesy, but it's okay. All right, and I got a change in light because the cell phone is running out of power. I got Captain America and the Avengers, another very good, decent game. The problem with this is the character is small, but it's really playable and it's difficult as nails. Okay, moving on, and going to hurry up. The box games, complete in box. The Hunt for Red October, beat up box, but it's all there. And then Tetris 2, same deal. Super Mario Kart, another by default favorite. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Of course, I like it because I'm a zombie, so Zombies Ate My Neighbor is one of my favorite games. And it's complete. Mint condition, or close to it. And Super Goals and Goals. Very good game. Awesome, great graphics. One of my favorites. Even is one of the default ones. And you guys are seeing the next ones that I didn't want to show, but Mortal Kombat 2. I like Mortal Kombat. I don't care about the opinion of the game sack. And Super Metroid, the mother of all games. Complete in box. An amazing game, and it's obviously by default favorite, so everyone knows it. Another by default favorite, Zelda Legend. A Link to the Past, The Legend of Zelda, complete in box. There's not too much to say about it. And last but not least, Donkey Kong Country. By default, another favorite. And that's all, guys. I don't have anything more to show in regards of Super Nintendo. I have I have a Super Game Boy. Sorry. Very cool accessory for your Super Nintendo. You know what it's for. So that's all for now. Wait until my next collection, where I will be highlighting my favorites and the rare ones or uncommon ones. So thank you for tuning in, and remember to like or subscribe if you haven't done yet. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Bye bye. Woohoo! I'm tough.